All right, hey everybody, and welcome to Zenfolio Live. I'm Robert with Zenfolio Customer Success. I want to say thanks for joining us today on the live stream. I am so excited about today. We're going to show you some really cool things with Photobooker. We're going to go through the booking demo. I'm going to show you what this looks like to a customer. We're going to give you the complete consumer experience. So super excited about that. A lot of you guys joining us in chat, a lot of people for the first time. So thank you guys for jumping on here. Let me shout out some of you guys really quick. We got Michelle Smith, Roxanne Bay hanging out with us, Jennifer Marsbank, and Tim Watson, 24/7 Media Group, and lots of other people on here. Dave Parker, Sheena K. Been a while since I've seen you, Sheena. Chris, Jamie, Lee Ann Smith, my fellow Okie from Oklahoma there. Let's see, Jennifer LaRoche, Craigslist, lots of you guys hanging out. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today and joining us on the live stream. I'm so excited about today. Like I said, we're going to be doing the consumer experience for Photobooker. You guys have heard me talk about Photobooker. I think Richard showed you how to set up an account. Today, we're going to take a look at what this looks like and how it works for your clients. I'm going to show you what the searching looks like, how to search for a photographer based on location and shoot type. We're going to go through filtering by date and availability. I'm going to show you how the portfolios look to clients. We're going to go through the booking a session, so what it looks like when they actually book a session, all the way down to the communication that's handled for you by Photobooker to remind your clients of the shoot, and what it looks like when you deliver their images to them. All right, we do have an unannounced surprise for you guys, so all of you guys that are joining us live, make sure that you pay attention, hang out with us, because Dennis has got a surprise for you guys sometime throughout the live stream. I'm not sure when, but he does have a surprise for you guys. All right, and it's like I said, I already said, Dennis is hanging out with me today, taking care of you guys in chat. So make sure that you show him some love. I'm feeling much better, you guys. I don't know if you, most of you guys saw where I hurt my back. I'm feeling a lot better. I got a new chair in today, which is really comfortable. So I'm super excited about that. Just a couple of announcements, really one announcement. We are doing some group training sessions. If some of you guys may have joined me on those, some maybe not. We're doing some group training sessions, and there's a questionnaire below this video in the description. If you guys could take a few seconds and fill that out, that way we can see what kind of training sessions you guys are interested in, what kind of training sessions we need to offer for group training sessions. It's a little bit different than ZenfolioLive. It's more like a focus group, so definitely check that out. Click on that link below the video and fill that out for me really quick. And then we are continuing on with our challenge of posting something positive daily. Guys, while we're in this together, right, this stay-at-home order, the COVID-19 thing, right, as photographers, we have a responsibility, as creatives, as artists, we have a responsibility to surface the side of humanity that we want to see. So we have beautiful photos that we create, beautiful artwork. We need to be sharing that stuff out on social media, giving people hope, making people smile, because that is our responsibility. All right, so make sure that you guys are doing that. I've seen a lot of really amazing posts out on Facebook, so keep it up, you guys. You guys are doing amazing. All right. Okay, as we go through this, if you guys have questions about Zenfolio, get them in the chat, because we're going to take some time to answer those live after we go through the booking demo. But let's go ahead and get started on the Photobooker booking demo. So we're going to jump into Photobooker. And here we are on Photobooker. And if you guys aren't familiar, there's also a link to this in the description below the video as well. And we're doing the client buying, or no, the client buying experience, the client booking experience. Okay, this is what it looks like to your clients, how it works, how people find you on Photobooker. This is a really amazing service that's made to connect clients to you and connect you with clients. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to start off here. And the first thing that I'm going to show you is how people can search by location and by shoot type. So when people go to photobooker.com to look for a photographer, the first thing they need to enter here is we need to click on this, and this will give us the shoot type that we're looking for. So there's a lot of different options in here that your client can choose from. Maybe they're looking for a family photographer, an event photographer. They can click on this, and then they can put the date specifically that they're looking for here if they want to, but they don't have to. And then they can also change their location in here. So they can click right in here and choose their location. They can enter their location. Obviously, this is geotagged to my location right now, Raleigh, North Carolina. And so I can just quickly hit find a photographer, and I'm going to see all of the photographers that have signed up for Photobooker. It's free. If you guys haven't done it yet, go do it. You need to do this and get on Photobooker. I promise you need to do this. But everybody who's signed up on Photobooker for this location that has set up a family shoot as a shoot type that they do, we're going to see those right now when we hit find photographer. All right. And when we're in here, all right, there's lots of things that we can look at. We can just scroll down and start browsing these portfolios and these profiles. It gives us a quick overview of who the photographer is, where they're at, their rating, their hourly rate. All right, and it kind of shows us that portfolio preview right here for family photos. So we can just kind of take a look. Now, the other thing that you can do here as well as a client or as a photo booker, somebody who's looking for a photographer, is you can also filter these results by availability. So if you're in here and you need to see, okay, which one of these photographers is actually available on the date that I would like to have my shoot, they can go up here and put in a date, and then it's going to filter these results by the photographers who have that date open. And then we could also do the time as well if we wanted to do that. Now, there's a couple of other things here. They could filter by the price, low to high, high to low. The default is set to rating high to low. So getting the higher rated photographers up here at the top of the search results. All right. So that's how they can filter by location. All right. And then once they've done that, they're kind of looking through here. They might click on a photographer's profile who they're interested in. Let's check out this one right here. All right, and once they get in here, there's a lot of information that they can see in here, okay? So they can see that photographer's basic portfolio up here. If they want to look at these images larger, they can click View Photos, and they can go to a larger view. And they can go down here. They can read about you. So this is where you get to tell your story, tell why you love what you do, give them a sense of what it's like working with you right here. So this is a great message in here. All right. And then down here, Dirk says a grape session, will there be wine? That's funny. Down here, you can see the different portfolios that photographer has, because obviously as photographers, right, we shoot a lot of different genres of photography. And so even though I did a search for family, I can go down here and view the rest of this photographer's portfolio down here. Okay, so there's lots of different options down here. And really quick, I just want to show you what viewing that portfolio is like. So we're going to actually view that portfolio. So you just click on View Portfolio right here. Now we're on the family, so we can click on this. It brings that full portfolio up here and loads it up. And then right here, if I click View Photos, again, that brings up this large, beautiful portfolio view where I can then scroll through the photos and look at the photos. Okay, so it's really cool. It's really easy to navigate through. I can even heart this, so I can create a favorite. I can also share this photographer out, right? So if I'm a client and I have a friend who's looking for a photographer and I found somebody that maybe I think they would really like, I can hit this share button and actually share this, get the direct link out, or email it to my friend right there. So some really cool options in here. All right. And then over here on the right-hand side, you can actually see like the booking information right here. So what we're going to do next is just kind of step through what it would be like actually booking a session. So we did a search for family, and then we're just looking right over here and seeing, okay, what date did we want? We can click here and see the available dates that this photographer has. All right. And just so you know, Photobooker does sync up with your Google Calendar. So that's all synced in there for you. You don't have to worry about getting double booked as long as you keep your Google Calendar up to date, or when somebody books a shoot with you through Photobooker, it updates to your Google Calendar as well. So a really cool feature that's built in there. So we can see the availability of this photographer, and then we can just choose the date that we want. And really quick, before I move on to this, I didn't show you guys these other sections really quick. So I can actually look at the photographer's reviews. I can see other reviews by actual clients right here and read over the reviews. The clients have the option whether they want to share the photo out from their shoot or not. So they can actually share a photo out from their shoot, which is really cool. And then there's all these little information right here that tells about the photographer and kind of an overall review right here. So that's a really cool thing that's right there. But back up here to the booking section here, we can go ahead and set up our time. And then we can pick what time we want that to be. Maybe we want to do this at like 2:30. And then right here, again, maybe we searched for family, but maybe we want to do a different shoot as well. We don't have to use the same shoot type that we searched for. There's other options in here that they can click down and select. But we're going to go ahead and click book right here. All right, that's going to bring me to this next screen. And the next screen is where I get to enter the shoot location. Now, you as a photographer, whenever you are setting this up, you have the option of allowing the clients to pick a shoot location within a certain radius of your primary location or not. And that can actually be changed on your different shoot types. So this is a lot of stuff that you have in here to really control this. But let's just throw in, I don't know, let's throw in something in here really quick. There we go. I have no idea what that address is, just throwing something in here. Okay, so let's go down here and then location details. Maybe we want to say, hi, this is Blue Ridge Park. And then maybe you want to say, meet me by, I don't know, meet me by the playground, whatever you want to say in here. All right, and the next thing down here is where the client can give you a little bit more information about the shoot that they had in mind, right? So maybe this is a family reunion. Maybe this is senior photos, whatever they're booking you for, they can come down here and they can give it a title. So maybe we'll say 2020 family gathering at social distance or whatever, right? They can put a lot of information here to really give you an idea of what they had in mind. And then they can go right up here and they can tell you about how many guests they have in mind. So maybe it's 6 to 10, whatever the case may be here. And then they can add some more information in here. So short family get together. We'll say casual, right? And they will probably be able to spell, unlike me. So they can put that information in here. And then if we go down here, all right, it'll tell you over here what they're going to get. So this is what they get right here. Edited, color corrected photos, photos provided in JPEG, delivery 2 business days after the shoot. Okay. So, and I do want to clarify really quick, Photobooker is a service that is by Zenfolio, but this is not part of Zenfolio. It's free for you guys to sign up. You guys can go to photobooker.com today. There's actually a link below this video that will take you to where you need to go, and you can sign up for an account totally free. Now, this is not part of Zenfolio. This is an extra service. But those of you guys who are hanging out with me on Site Review Tuesday, I dropped a hint for you guys that there was a booking service that was coming into Zenfolio. Now, I can't give you a date. All I can tell you is that it's really, really, really soon. And if you want a bigger hint than that, this is the last thing that I'm going to say on the Zenfolio booking tool that's coming. whitegoldphotography.com. Okay, that's the last hint I'm going to give you guys. We're going to keep talking about Photobooker. Okay, so this shows what they're going to get over here, the client. And then they click next. All right, and on next is where they go and they enter in their payment information. Now, I'm not going to do that right now. I've actually already booked a shoot, did the whole complete thing. And so we're going to jump over and I'm going to show you what happens whenever a client hits that. I'm going to show you what all of the communication looks like. And then I'm actually going to go into my client account and show you what it looks like to the client whenever you deliver the photos to the client. All right, so whenever the client finishes and they hit that little payment button, they're going to get a screen that looks like this. All right, they're going to get a screen that looks like this that just says, thank you for booking with us. You'll receive an email confirmation shortly. And then they can click that view shoot details. And if they click that view shoot details, all right, when they click that, they're going to go and they're going to get an email Actually, not, they're not going to get an email. They're going to go back into their client account and they're going to see this. And this shows all of the upcoming photo shoots that particular client has, right? So that's an upcoming photo shoot that I booked with that photographer. And they're going to be able to see that. They can click on it. And inside of here, it's going to show the client the details for that photo shoot. It's going to show the address, the location they put in there, the photographer's phone number, the date and time of that shoot. All of that information is going to be in those shoot details, okay? And then after that, they're also going to get an email as well. And that email is going to look like this. It's going to say, hey, you've just booked a photo shoot with Cheryl. Here are the details. Again, reminding the client, the photographer's name, the date of the session, the location of the session. And then it also has a little link to where they can add that booking to their Google Calendar. Okay. So when they click on that add to calendar option right there, it will add that booking event to their calendar. All right. And then as a photographer, you're going to get an email that's similar. So whenever somebody books with you, you're going to get an email that looks like this. It's going to tell you that you've been booked. It's going to tell you the client's name, the date, the location, and then you can click that view booking option to take you into your account and actually see that. And then just like the client did, you're also going to get that option to add it to your calendar, but I don't even think you have to click that. Photobooker adds it to your Google Calendar for you as long as you have that calendar synced. Okay. Okay. So after those two emails, all right, then the next thing the next thing that's going to happen 24 hours before the shoot, you don't even have to worry about it. 24 hours before the shoot, Photobooker is going to email you and they're going to email your client and just let them know, hey, this is a reminder that your shoot is mere hours away. It's going to, again, say the photographer's name, the photographer's email, and phone number. And if you guys are like, oh, there's the phone number, that's actually a very famous math sequence, if you guys didn't catch that. But it's going to show the location and all of that stuff in the client email. And then the photographer is also going to get an email. So you, the photographer, will get an email, just a reminder, hey, that shoot's coming up. The day it's coming up, the location, the phone number, all of that stuff, all right, in that email. And then after that, you guys are going to go do the shoot, right? You're going to meet the client there. You're going to do the shoot with them, right? And then you come back and you upload those photos into your Photobooker account. Now we're going to be doing a demo on the photographer side of this, but I know a lot of you guys who are already using Photobooker have been asking to see, what does this look like to my clients? All right. And so that's what we're going to be focusing on now. After you do the shoot and you upload the images into Photobooker, your client's going to get an email that looks like this. All right. And when they click on that view all photos, they are going to be taken to their account and they're going to see this. All right. They're going to be in their account where you've uploaded the photos and they're going to see this. And this is where they get to select those 10 photos to actually download. All right. And they don't have to download all 10 of them at once if they don't want to. They can select one photo and download it. They can also, again, click on these and view them in the larger view. So it's really cool. It handles a lot of this communication for you guys. They can click on this. They can click on one and download it, or they can go ahead and select all the images and download them as well. So they can come through here and select all of the images that they like. And the reason that they have to do this select process is because the delivery says that we were getting 10 photos. Now, maybe you upload more than 10, but you only want them to get the 10 that they paid for. You want them to pay more if they want to get the rest of the shoot. That's an option as well. Okay, so they select their photos. And what's really cool is when they click this download selected images, it's going to say confirm download. All right. And then it's actually going to email me a link with the zip file to download those. But it also sends me an email for me to review the photographer. All right, so it sends me an email and just says, hey, review the photographer, review your experience. All right, and there's a link that you can click on that in that email, and it takes the client right to this page where they can rate the experience with that photographer. All right, they can leave a comment in here. They can share a photo out from their shoot. So it actually shows the photos already in here for them. And they can say, okay, let's share this photo here, or whichever photo they want to share. And then they can say, yes, I want to include that photo. They can come down here, and there's additional options here as well for that review. So was the photographer on time? Yes. Or they skillful? Or did the images match the quality that I was looking for? Yes. Was she accommodating? Was the picture quality good? Yes. And then you can click that submit option right down here, and that submits that review for the photographer. All right. So that is what this looks like from start to finish for a client. Those are the email communications that they receive. That's what the booking process looks like. It's really cool. It's really streamlined. The communication is really simple. And a lot of the communication is really handled for you there by Photobooker. So all you have to do is focus on getting those shoots, going out and doing those shoots and producing some really high quality work for your clients, and then getting them those reviews and getting them their images. It's a really cool product, you guys. Again, if you have not created a Photobooker account yet, go to photobooker.com and make sure that you click on, and here I'll log out really quick so you guys can see it. Make sure that you click on for photographers right here when you go, and get in here and create an account. Guys, it's absolutely free. It does not cost you a dime to do this. So right now is the perfect time. Right now, I know that we're all kind of sitting around with this weird downtime. So right now, before things kick back in gear, get your Photobooker account set up so that you're listed here on Photobooker. And when people are able to start getting out and going and doing shoots again, right? People are going to be looking at Photobooker and hiring photographers, and your listing is going to be ready to go. So make sure that you do that. All right. Okay. All right. That's it for the Photobooker demo. I'm going to take a quick break, and then I'll be right back to talk to you guys in chat and take your chat questions.
Hello, everyone. Welcome and thank you for joining us for another episode of Zenfolio Live. I'm Dennis with Zenfolio Customer Success. I'll be moderating the chat during today's Zenfolio Live. So please, any questions you'd like to have answered, enter those questions into the chat and we'll get those questions answered for you. I hope everyone's staying safe and well. These days are unusual days given the COVID-19 pandemic. Many of us are staying at home to help prevent the spread of the virus, and therefore have available time to spend doing all sorts of hopefully creative and positive things. For many of us, that includes making updates and changes to our website. Maybe you're practicing that instrument you've been wanting to learn, or maybe you're working on some project that inspires you. So please share with us whatever it is. We're interested in hearing about the creative and positive way you're spending your time. Thank you all for joining us. Please subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Everyone be well, stay safe.
All right. Thank you, Dennis. All right, lots of you guys hanging out in chat. Let's see. Kathleen Riley joined us. Hey, Kathleen, how's it going? We've got Friend CPI. I know you guys have been dropping questions in the chat, and I'm about to get to those here in a second. We've got 36 minutes, and I will do my best to fly. I'm feeling really good today, you guys. Like, today was the first day that I got up and felt really, really good. So I'm going to get to your guys' questions here in a second. Dirk Myers, I'm just saying hi to some of you guys that I might have missed. LaDonna Walker, Dana Castillo says, you're killing me, Smalls. Great movie reference. All right. Janelle Kemper. Let's see, who else do we have here? Riverdale King DCMDVA says, oh man, that's nice. Carrie White says, excitement for this new tool that Zenfolio is offering. I can't talk today. Jennifer LaRoche, Vince Thorne, Michelle Smith. Thank you guys so much. All of you guys who are hanging out with me today on the live stream, checking out this new service that's offered. All right. Now let's get to the question and answer part. I know you guys have been hammering the chat with questions, and I am super excited to answer these. So let's get these going really quick. Let's get that first question up here. Let's see. Let me get my question thing refreshed, because that is not the right question. So one second, you guys. Let's see here. All right. Let's see if this is the right question. No, I got to refresh my browser. Hold on a second, you guys. Let me find it. Where is it? Where's the question thing? There it is, right there. Let me see here. Properties, and let me just refresh that. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. I just had to do a little fixing, you guys. I almost said fixing. My Oklahoma almost came out. You guys almost got the true Oklahoma. All right. Fred Brown says, is this a new product or a part of the existing subscription? So this is, I don't know if a new product would be the right word, but I'm going to grow with it. It's a new product. It's not built into Zenfolio. It's a new service that Zenfolio is offering outside of Zenfolio. Again, it's free. Go to photobooker.com, check it out, set up a profile. It's completely free. But it is not a built-in service that's inside of Zenfolio. Now, again, like I dropped that hint earlier, whitegoldphotography.com. That's all I'm going to say about that. Great question, though, Fred. Thanks for hanging out with us. Let's see. Janelle Kimper says, how do clients find Photobooker? So that is a great question. We are working constantly on the SEO of that to make sure that it is that's showing up in search results when people are looking for photographers. So we have a team that's working on that to make sure that when people are doing like photographer near me or searches like that, we are getting Photobooker to show up in those search results. We have a whole team that's working on that. So great question. Great question. All right, let me get to the next question here. Let's see. Next question. This is a good one here. Cheryl says, how do we embed this on our website? Or do we embed this on our website? All right. You can. Okay, you don't have to, but if you want to embed this on your site, I wouldn't embed it, but you can put it as a link, okay? So that's a great question. How do you get it on your site? You can put this as a link, so I'll show you that really quick. What you need to do is you need to get the link to your Photobooker profile. So however you want to do that, whether you want to just do a search and pull up your Photobooker profile, I'm just going to do a family search really quick. And the reason that I'm doing this is because let's just say that I don't know, let's be Brady. I kind of like Brady. Let's be Brady right here. Let's view his profile. All right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this share button right here, because if you guys saw, that gave me the link to this profile right here. And then I can copy that link. Okay. And so if you want to have this on your Zenfolio website, all right, you just need to jump into website, right click on that customize, get it opened up in a new tab. That way we can jump over into this tab and get into customize view. And then once you're here, you can just add it to your site menu. Okay. So this is my demo site. There's a lot of different things in here. I have no idea what this thing is. So I'm just going to remove it, and then we'll create a new site menu item that says like book me or something like that. Right. So we're going to go here and we can say book me, whatever we want to say here, hit enter. And then you can actually choose the external option right here. Okay, external web page, paste in that link. All right, placed in that link right here. Really important, click that open in a new window option. This way, when they are on your website and they click this link and they're taken to Photobooker, they're going to have your website still open in another tab. Okay, so this is a good time that you want to use that open in a new window option. Rarely ever do you want to use it, but when they are leaving your Zenfolio site, that is when you want to use it. Okay, we're going to hit update. This is going to refresh, and then right here's the book me option, and then if I click that, it's going to take me to Mr. Brady's profile right here, and that is where people can go in and book me. So that's one way that you can link to your Photobooker site from your Zenfolio site. I would do this instead of trying to embed it. This is going to be a lot easier. You guys can see that took me like a minute at the most, and it's going to be a lot easier to do it that way. But that is how I would do it. Great question though. All right, next question here. LaDonna Walker says, quick question. If a photographer does weddings and seniors, how do you put your rate in when it is different based on the type of photography. So I believe there's an option for the different rates for the different shoot types. I haven't done the Photobooker photographer setup tutorial yet. That's something that's going to be coming. So make sure that you watch out for the live stream where we do that, because I will definitely go through that that full process of that. Okay, so I'll definitely show you how to do that. Okay, let's see. Next question here. Really quick, let me get this question up. You guys have some awesome questions today. I love seeing you guys asking these questions about Photobooker. I'm glad to see you guys interested again. Make sure that you are taking the time to go create that free profile. Get ahead of the game, you guys. Get ahead of the game. All right, Fred Brown. I have 2 different Zenfolio accounts. Would I need to create 2 different Photobooker accounts? You could, Fred, if you wanted, but I don't think it's necessary, since one profile can accommodate different genres of photography. The only time you might want to think about creating 2 different Photobooker profiles is if you want specific clients not knowing that you do certain types of photography. So maybe you shoot kids and different things like that, or you photograph kids, and maybe you're a little nervous about parents knowing that you do modeling or boudoir photography or anything like that, where you want to keep a very, very strict separation between those 2 sides of your business. That might be a time where I would recommend creating 2 different profiles. But if you don't need that separation, if it's not 2 different brands, then I think you're going to be fine using just one Photobooker profile. Okay, great question though, Fred. Thank you so much. Let's see. Next question here. You guys have some awesome questions. Awesome questions. Let's see. Sheena K says, are we able to sync multiple booking calendars to the Booker program? So at this time, Sheena, it's only going to be your Google Calendar. I'm not sure if it's in the works for those yet for other options. I think we are investigating other options, but at this time it is only going to be the Google Calendar that syncs with Photobooker. So you want to make sure, and I know other calendar options can sync to Google Calendar. I think that's why we integrated it first, because it's so versatile that if you have other calendar programs, they can then sync up with that Google Calendar, so it kind of passes the events all throughout to the other ones. All right, great question though. All right, let's see. 24/7 Media Group says, will the calendar also link to the Facebook calendar? Not at this time, no, but if you have that Facebook calendar synced up to your Google Calendar, the events should pass through. Now, I don't know how the Facebook calendar works and the syncing with Google Calendar. I'm assuming that if you modify your Google Calendar, it will pass things on to your Facebook calendar. And if that is the case, Photobooker, as long as it's synced with your Google Calendar, it'll be passing things to your Google Calendar. And so I would assume, don't quote me on this, but I would assume that would then also pass to your Facebook calendar. All right, let's see. Janelle Kipper says, can we pull reviews from other sites? So I do know that reviews from other sites get pulled in. I'm not sure how. Photobooker does have its own support team. So if you go to photobooker.com, let's see. Let me get to Photobooker. Where are we at here? Photobooker. You can go down and go to support right down here at the bottom. Right here underneath me, there's a little support option right here that you can click on, and that'll give you a lot of answers there as well. Just click on that little support thing right there. Also, too, I did put in the description below this video so you guys can have it, easy access to it. There is the Photobooker FAQ support guide. It is in the description below the video. It says Photobooker FAQ. Just click on that, and that should answer a lot of questions as well. But keep your questions coming, guys. Loving these questions. All right. Next question. Beverly, can you match the colors, fonts, etc. to your style sheet in Zenfolio so that there's not a black background but a white background? Let's see. I am not 100% sure on that. I think that the Photobooker is going to be set one solid style. I don't think at the moment there's going to be any way to match the style. But that is definitely some good feedback that I will take note of and pass on to the developers. But at this time, I'm not 100% sure if that's possible yet or not. You guys, I actually have not gone in there and played around with it as much as I want to. I've been so busy first recovering from my back and then just catching back up from being out for like almost a week that I have not got to get in there and play around with Photobooker as much as I like. But now I'm definitely going to be getting in there. Okay, next question. Kathleen Riley says, is there a pet option in the search? So pet is actually a category in Photobooker. So just to show you really quick, if we go into Photobooker, all right, and if we're doing a search down here somewhere, there it is right there. Pet is actually a pre-existing, and I yelled in the mic, sorry about that. It's actually a pre-existing category that's in here. So they can type in pet and it'll show up, or they can just do click on the category that's in there and that will show up as well. All right, you guys, I gotta get some water. My voice is starting to go for a second. So 1 second here. How's everybody doing out there? What do you guys, let's see. I saw Dennis ask a question about recipes in quarantine. How is everybody doing? How are you guys eating? Anybody eating any crazy recipes yet? The other day I made homemade Nutella. I took peanut butter, some cocoa powder, mixed it up together, and then me and my son cut up some apple slices and dipped it in there and had like homemade Nutella. It was really delicious. All right. And I got a straw because apparently I slurp, so I was told. So I got a straw. Okay, some more questions in here. All right, next question. Lynn says, how will Zenfolio promote the Photobooker service to prospective client? Is that the prospective clients? Prospective. I can't read or pronounce today. Again, we are working on the SEO. We do have a team working on that. To help make sure that Photobooker is showing up in search results for standard searches. We have a team that's working on the SEO to make sure that that stuff is showing up in search results. Okay, let's see. Next question. Cheryl says, can everyone see my Google Calendar as far as personal items? Absolutely not. So all they'll be able to see is your availability. So if I go back to Photobooker really quick, and we just go and let's go to a photographer profile really quick. Okay. All they're going to see is whether you're available on the day that they're looking for or not. It's not going to show what you have scheduled on your calendar. It's not going to show haircut appointments or anything like that. It's just going to show the days that they are or are not available. All right. So if we just click on Lyndon right here, let's just go to Lyndon really quick. All right, and let's go view Lyndon's profile. And guys, my internet is really slowing down, so you have to bear with me here. But this is all that the photographer, or not all that your client will see, okay, is this over here. They click on this, and this is what they're seeing. Now, this is synced to Lyndon's Google Calendar, so we're seeing the days that are actually available, but it's not showing any of the details of why these are blocked off. So whether this was blocked off by somebody actually booking a shoot, or maybe Lyndon just wanted to do a Netflix and chill day on Wednesday, we have no idea why this date is not available. We're just able to see the dates that Mr. Lyndon is available here. Okay, so it does not show any of your personal information or anything like that, just your availability. Great question though, Cheryl. Thank you for asking. Really great question. All right, next one, Fred Brown. How do potential clients know about this? All right, I think I answered this one, but I am going to answer it one more time. Let's see. And looks like a couple of people have asked this. So Robin as well said, how do people find Photobooker? So let me go here. And just say, you guys, we are working on the SEO of Photobooker. Again, we have a team working on this, getting the photographer phrases, the keywords, all of that stuff set up, blogs, all of that kind of stuff. So we're working on the SEO so that when people go to look for photographers, Photobookers coming up to help them find photographers. So that is what we're working on. That's how people find this. And then again, you can get the direct link to your profile. You can share it out on social media. You can link to it from your Zenfolio site. Those of you guys who are running business Facebooks, business Instagram pages, you can link to it from that. You can throw your link in your Instagram bio. All those different things, right? So there's a lot of things that you can do with that Photobooker profile link to help people get to it as well. All right. But we do have a team working on the SEO to help that show up in search results. Okay. Next question. You guys have some awesome questions. Fred Brown says, will this work in reverse? Clients create a need and we respond or bid to it. That is a really cool idea, Fred. At this time, it does not work in reverse, but that's a really cool idea. I'm going to hold on to that and send that down the pipeline. I can't promise anything, but that's a really cool idea. Let's see. Jim Walker says, try peanut butter and maple syrup. You know what? We had some original, what is not original, but what is it? It's all natural maple syrup. We're a non-sugar family. And so we don't keep a lot of maple syrup in the house. And if we do like the organic, all natural, like unprocessed maple syrup, but I'm going to have to try that because that sounds really good. Let's see. Lynn says, I made curry shrimp with brown rice the other day. Dude, I am missing some Thai food, guys. I got to get on some Thai food recipes and start cooking some Thai. I cook dinner every night. I love cooking. I cook a lot of, I do a lot of salads. I like to do a lot of Mediterranean stuff, but I am missing Thai food for sure. What other recipes you guys throwing out here? Let me see. I might be missing some good stuff here. I'll have to come back and check, but you guys can throw them out there. I really appreciate it. Awesome stuff. Okay. Next question. Michelle Smith says, I don't see a wedding category. Is this included with events? Okay, great question. I kind of had a feeling that was going to come up. So right now, currently there is not a weddings category. You can include that with events. And the reason that there's not a wedding category in there currently is because we had to think about how people do weddings, right? If you think about the way that weddings are done, it can get really complex. So we're working on that. We're talking to people. We're researching things. So right now, if you're a wedding photographer and you want to use Photobooker for your wedding business, you can put it in events. But wedding is not a category that's in there just yet. But great question. Great question. All right. Let's see. Next question, you guys. We got like 17 minutes left. Janelle Kemper says, what about just deposits at booking? So, not at this time. There's not at that time for Photobooker. However, that could be something that might be available and something else that I've been mentioning throughout this stream. Just saying. Okay, Michelle Smith. Let's see. Next question. Michelle Smith. Where do the reviews come from? So, the reviews come from when your clients, after you book a client and they do a shoot with you and you submit their photos, they can go in and write a review for you. Now, initially setting this up, some of the reviews were, when people created profiles, some of the reviews were brought in from other sites, but now the reviews are going to be from your actual clients after they do shoots with you. Okay? If you have questions about that, if you have questions about the reviews, maybe you have some reviews that were pulled in from other sites and you want to know how they got there, definitely reach out to the Photobooker support team on that. They can help you with that. And again, you just scroll down to the bottom and click the support tab for that. Okay. Great questions though, you guys. Really, really good questions. Let's see. Next question. We got like 16 minutes left. So guys, if you have Zenfolio questions, oh my gosh, I don't think I'm going to be able to get to any questions. The questions doc is like hammered and I'm trying to answer these as fast as I can. So maybe I need to cut the small talk. Can you add an upcharge for more guests? My family receipt sessions are set at a specific price range for up to 5 people. So not at this time, Jennifer. Unfortunately, it's kind of a set rate. There's not really an option, but definitely good feedback to pass along for sure. Okay, let's see. Heather says, does it have a place to confirm and have them sign a release or contract? So not at this time. There's not a release or contract, but again, that is definitely good feedback as well. There's just not at this time. So we're still working on things. We're still seeing what you guys want. We're still looking at different options and different things like that. So all of this feedback is really, really helpful. This is the good stuff that we need to hear. All right, so let's see. LaDonna Walker says, is there an option to put a watermark over the images? Something like with our Zenfolio account. So unfortunately not at this time, LaDonna. Again, good feedback. Let's see. Next question here says, Vince Thorne, can you use in the UK? So unfortunately it's not available in the UK right now. We just launched Photobooker nationwide here in the US, but we are looking at other locations soon. I don't have any kind of time information, but like I said, it just launched nationwide. So we are looking at other locations soon though. All right, let's see. Next question here. Can we respond to negative feedback and remove if needed? That's a great question, Janelle. I am not 100% sure on that. So I would reach out to the support team and see what options you have for that. I'm assuming that you'll probably need to talk to the support team for that anyway. I don't have the 100% answer on that for you. I would definitely reach out to the support team. Great questions though, you guys. Great questions. Let's see. 24/7 Media Group says, are we able to organize per genre? So I'm not sure exactly what you mean. You, whenever you create your Photobooker account, you can upload portfolios that are different genres, but I'm not sure what you mean as far as organizing. Do you mean like how they show up, or anything like that? I'm not 100% sure. If you can change that up or what controls it, that would be a question for the Photobooker support team as well. But great question, 24/7. All right, so let's keep moving on. Man, am I going to be able to get through all the questions? That's a good question. All right, let's see here. Next question. TXLD50 says, how secure is Photobooker with linking to your bank account? So that is a great question. Thank you for asking that one. We're currently using Stripe to process the payments. So it has the industry standard as far as security goes and all of that. So it's processed through Stripe. So industry standards for Stripe and the security of it connecting to your bank account and all of that. Great question though, TXL. Let's see. Next question here. Man, you guys are hammering it. I like it. All right. John Richardson, is Photobooker available for photographers like me in the UK? Again, right now it is only US. We just launched internationally here in the US, but we are looking at expanding that out. I don't know when. I don't know where. I just know that we're looking at our options. All right. Let's see. Carrie White says, not able to sign up at Photobooker sign up button, not active after enter info. What doing wrong? So Carrie, without being able to actually see this, what I would tell you to do is try and open a new incognito window on your browser. A lot of times if you have browser add-ons installed or different things like that, it will mess with trying to sign up for things and forms on different websites and things like that. The other thing to be sure of, Carrie, is to make sure that you have all of the required fields entered. Okay. Maybe you accidentally missed one. Maybe the page got refreshed and a field didn't get filled out. That is what I would tell you to go check, is make sure that you have those filled out, and then do an incognito window on your browser so that it disables any cache that's in your browser. If you have any add-ons, it should disable the add-ons as well. And that should hopefully help you get through that sign-up process. Great question, though. All right, let's see. Heather, I want to switch from my current website hosted at a different place. How can I easily switch to Zenfolio 1 without making it live immediately? So there should be a video on this that talks about how to place your website in an under construction state. I can't remember what the title is, and I know I've talked about it on ZenfolioLive. Heather, if you will talk to the support team on your Zenfolio account, they can help you out with that. The best thing that I can tell you to do is whenever you create your account, okay, go to website, go to customize website, and then what you can do is you can go in here and you can go to options, turn off your page header. So let me get your question out of the way there. So go into options, turn off your page header. Okay, that's going to remove the menu. So you're going to hide that page header right here. Hide your homepage menu, your homepage logo. Hide as much stuff on here as you can and apply that and then publish that. And then all that people will see is they'll just kind of see this photo right here, this image, whatever you have here. If you wanted to write something like, come back later, my site's under construction or something like that, you could do that in your welcome message. But what I would do is just turn that option or those header menu options off. And like I said, if you have an account, just go in your Zenfolio account and click on the chat team down here. All right, so you should see the chat icon like right down here. Click on that chat icon and let them and tell them what you want to do, and they'll be able to help you out. Guys, we have an amazing support team here on Zenfolio. Like hands down, they are the most amazing group of people I have ever had the privilege of working with. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a Zenfolio employee. They are actually all either active photographers, have been a photographer, or involved in the photography art industry at some time in their career. And they're all located here in North Carolina, where I'm at, except for we have two ladies hanging out with us up in Maine who are really amazing as well. So if you have questions about Zenfolio that maybe I missed, maybe I wasn't able to get to today, make sure that you click that chat and you hit them up. They love helping you guys, and they are super amazing. And make sure that you give them a good rating and a chat reward if they helped you out, because we actually give them, Zenfolio actually gives them those chat rewards. They are wonderful people. Make sure that you hit them up and ask questions to them as well. Don't wait till you get frustrated. Don't wait till you are ready to give up. Don't think that your question is too silly, right? That's what they're there for. Nobody knows it all, especially when we're getting started. Even right now, as long as I've been with Zenfolio, I still have to ask questions that I think is silly from time to time. So don't hesitate to click that chat icon. Okay, let's get back to your guys' questions here. Okay, let's see. How does this service link to the Zenfolio gallery? Great question, John. So this service actually does not link to your Zenfolio gallery. This service is a service that is offered by Zenfolio, but is a separate standalone service. So you have to go into your Photobooker profile to upload your images, whether you're uploading your portfolio or you're uploading the images that you want to deliver to your clients. It's a standalone separate service. Now, again, you can link it in your site menu like I showed you earlier, but it's not like linked together on the back end where the images kind of communicate back and forth. This is a separate standalone service. Great question though. All right, let's see. Next question. Emma says, hi, I joined late. Will the video be available to view? Absolutely, guys. All of our live streams, all of the recordings are actually available to view. There's a link in the description below this video that says live stream archive. You guys can click there and you can go back and watch every single live stream that we've ever done. I think even all the way back to 2016 when I did my first live stream and I was talking to myself and I was super nervous. So you guys can go back and check that one out if you want. They are all available down in that description, Zenfolio archive. And then just go check out our YouTube channel, right? There are lots and lots of information and lots of videos there. If you go to online training, there are lots of videos there. We do site reviews on Tuesday that are really, really fun as well. Okay, let's see. Will the reviews go to our Google or My Business, or are they just on Photobooker? So, whenever your clients leave a review, they are going to be Photobooker reviews. It is not going to go out, push out to your Google My Business or anything like that. They are strictly on Photobooker. Right now, those don't link and it doesn't push those out. But great question. Let's see if I can. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to all the questions today, you guys. Okay. Jennifer says, under the what you get area, can you customize this? I sell images separately. They are not included in the setting fee. So at this time, Photobooker is a set product to include with the shoots. At this time, we are looking at options of changing this, but right now, whenever you go in there and you offer that, those options are going to be set and you cannot customize it at this time. But again, we're looking at what options you guys are interested in. We're looking at what kind of feedback you guys have on this, what you feel is important, what you feel you need. And so that's great things to bring up. Great things to bring up. All right, great question. Let's see. I'm going to try to get to all of these. Let's see, but probably not. Timothy says, what if you don't want them to leave your site? Can you embed it? Okay, so I believe there is a how to embed Photobooker in your site. It is not meant to be embedded. Okay, so Photobooker is not meant to be embedded into your site. I'm not telling you that you can't embed it. If you want people to stay on your Zenfolio site, I'm not telling you that it's not possible. I'm just telling you that right now there's not a built-in option to make it embedded. But again, there could be some things coming up in the work, whitegoldphotography.com, that you might not even have to worry about that embedding Photobooker. So you can link it from your site menu, like I said, but right now there's not an easy like push button embed option. There's not there. You could do it. I'm sure somebody could figure out a way to do it. Just right now, it's not an easy built-in option. Great question though. All right, let's see if I can get to the next ones. We got like 3 minutes left, guys. I'm going to answer probably 2 more questions and then I'll have to jump off. Let's see. Hewitt says, I already have a CRM. How does Photobooker integrate with this or not? So the only tied in third-party app that Photobooker integrates with right now is the Google Calendar integration. So I'm not saying that that might not be opened up later on down the road. I'm not saying that it will be. All I'm saying is that right now, the only third-party app that can integrate with Photobooker is the Google Calendar Sync. That may be changing down the road. It might not. Not sure. Great question, though. All right, last question here. Okay, let's see. Karen Bates, are they able to purchase printed images through this site, or would that be something you would handle separately with your clients? So, that would be considered like future purposes after you have completed the included services or products in the initial setting. So again, Photobooker's product that you can offer your client right now is that 10 digital images down there, and that cannot be altered. Now, if you're working with your client and you have your client's email and your client's information, there's no reason why you can't email them a link to your Zenfolio gallery where they could purchase more photos, buy prints, and all that directly from your Zenfolio gallery. Okay, because you do get their information and you can contact them. So you can definitely put that information, upload their entire shoot into a Zenfolio gallery and email it to them that way if you wanted to do that. That is definitely a possibility. All right, let me see if I can get well, we got like 2 minutes left. You guys have tons of amazing questions. Unfortunately, we're out of time. I do want to say thank you guys so much to everybody who came in and hung out with us today. Hopefully you guys found some good information. I hope you guys are as excited about Photobooker as we are. Again, I can't stress enough to you guys like why right now is the time to set that Photobooker profile up. It is absolutely free, you guys. It's not going to cost you anything at all. It's completely free. And when this coronavirus COVID-19 thing goes away, because guys, it's going to pass, right? All of the shoots that have been postponed, that's been then pushed back, the people who have wanted to get married but didn't even look for a wedding photographer because they knew they couldn't, they are all going to surge back, and you want to have your Photobooker profile set up. So go set your Photobooker profile up go do it today. Again, thank you guys so much. I'm not even going to try to call out names. There was tons of you guys in there. Thank you guys so much. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you click that subscribe button. Don't forget, you guys, every Tuesday we go live at the same time. We do site reviews, 3 site reviews. We do them live, and we actually review one of the sites from you guys hanging out with us in the live chat. So make sure you subscribe, click the bell icon so you get notifications when we go live. Like I said, site reviews on Tuesday, and then Zenfolio Live every single Thursday. Every single Thursday, you guys, Zenfolio Live, and every Tuesday, Site Review Tuesday. Make sure that you guys have a safe week, a safe weekend. Stay home, stay safe. And hey, make sure today, tomorrow, sometime throughout your week, your weekend, whenever, make sure that you are lifting people up, that you're encouraging other people. If you're a seasoned photographer and you're working with young photographers, make sure that you're lifting them up, encouraging people, helping people become better than they were the day before, working on yourself, making sure that you're becoming a better person than you were the day before. Stay safe, you guys. Take care, and I'll see you guys again on Tuesday.